Peace, family. What's going on, man? Before we get into this whole channel, everything it's all coming from the unconditional love, man. Unconditional love, man, just to get you to activate you as a reflection of you, coming from that sacred heart for you to realize, remember, the real you. And I highly recommend you guys go grab this book. Creation is finished. Become the master creator of your universe. And this really just blows the false ego mind identity really out of the way, man. It's when you can transcend the character. So realize you're the creator, not the character. And the ego mind identity really consists of, remember, name, form, and image. Name, form, and image. So when we transcend that entirely, you realize you're perceiving correctly. You're perceiving correctly as a source energy being, an infinite being that creates from an infinite source. See, when we transcend the illusion of the subject-object paradigm, you realize that there's actually nothing outside of you, that everything is within you. So you are everything, and everything is within you. Do not hear this with the ego. Do not hear this with the mind, the fragmented, brainwashed, compartmentalized mind. That's the block right there. So when we become self-aware, we can get ourselves into that masterful flow state. Masterful flow state. And just realizing that this, what seems physical, you know what I mean, we're perceiving within the same narrow bandwidth as that body consciousness. So when we transcend body consciousness in the finite mind, everything shifts from there. Everything shifts from there because you're no longer seeing yourself as this finite, limited, little stuck human character. You go from the character, the ego mind identity, the limitation device that runs by thinking, to the formless, free, and unconditioned source energy being. Mind you, a pure source energy being. We are not the mind-body complex, but the pure creator awareness, and that's all I'm here to reflect to you. Thank you for creating me in your universe, but reflecting to that aspect of yourself that you're the pure creator awareness, not the mind-body complex. And when we have that discerned distinction between the two, man, all of your energy starts to come to you. You start to have to eat less. Your energy, you pull and metabolize energy through the chakras. And this is all really good, guys. It's literally a fervent desire of mine to take you from the false self to the real you, the true self, the immeasurable I am in full stature, not the player, the character, you know what I'm saying, but the creator of the goddamn game, your universe that you're the master of. So we go from chasing, acquiring, chasing, seeking, all this other stuff, illusion of the subject-object paradigm, to really remembering and realizing that everything is within you right now. So it is our vibrational frequency and becoming responsible for our vibrational frequency, that state of being emanated. Remember, the universe is just a mirror. You know the saying, when you know who you are, the world will reflect it. When you don't know who you are, the world will reflect it. So the multiverse is a multi-frequential, multi-dimensional hall of mirrors designed for your self-mastery. So nothing is outside of you, my friend. And what I've came to kind of, this epiphany I'm having right now, is that it's only been the ego mind identity, the misidentification, the misperception of you being this little limited human character that was blocking that natural spontaneous flow of abundance, of money, you know what I'm saying? And we're able to quiet the finite rational thinking mind and be still and know. And when we be still and know, your higher mind, look, your oversoul to your higher mind, your higher self to your higher mind, to your intuition, it's like it's built in you. It's already there. So it's a pleasure, man. It's an honor to really be able to come out here and to, be on the forefronts for you guys, 144, Master Alchemist, and realizing what this all really consists of, seeing that authenticity is your abundance, man. When you're coming through and what I'm bringing from my higher self and the ego and merging the two, you become the reality you're creating. So you don't exist in the universe, you are the universe. You're an indirect fractal of God, missing nothing, lacking nothing, needing nothing, because you're everything. Feel how profound this is. What you think you're without, mind you, thinking, ego, mind, identity, and it's a simple shift in just the way we've been perceiving it, that you're not the mind-body complex. And when you can see that this physical suit is just a suit that houses divinity, you'll start to tangibly realize your true self. No name, no form, no image, therefore no limit. We've been sitting in the sun for like a few, man. You just marry yourself to the present moment. You know, you marry yourself to the present moment and realize that, damn, it's all been within you right now. It was just our misperception of it being elsewhere. Everything is in the present moment. Everything is happening now. All of your power, all of your charisma, your confidence, your strength, your compassion, your courage, everything is sitting in the present moment. So when you can fully love and unconditionally accept yourself, shit, you can't struggle to love yourself once you realize your unconditional love itself. And it's a great passion of mine to reflect to you. Thank you for creating me. Every word I'm saying, you're creating is a basis that you're the creator of your reality. Not only but your motherfucking universe. And people are saying, he's a creator. No, I'm not talking about just a reality. I'm talking about the motherfucking multiverse, your universe. And it's all through our frequency and state of being. And this is some game changer shit once we perceive correctly. We perceive it correctly now. That you are that infinite, limitless, immortal being, and this physical suit is literally just an avatar. It's a suit that houses divinity. So when you know you're not the character, you're the creator, and the character is literally just, you just get the distinction, and that's really all I'm here to do is just kind of remind you of that. So I highly recommend, everything is in creation, it's finished. I'm going through the process, we recreate ourselves as a creator every present moment, and we remember. We remember tangibly, not mentally, but a tangible, visceral feeling, from the self, from that sentience, from that open heart space of what and who you really are, man. So just relax into that, man. Knowing that creation's finished, knowing that you can literally shift your frequency to the version of you. Remember, be, do, and have, right? Be how you want to feel how you want to be. You start to realize that the version that, the illusion was showing you that it's out there, you got to go through this process, that actually you already are it. You already are what you desire to be. You already are the wealthy, charismatic, confident motherfucker. But it's like, do you realize you are it? Do you realize that you can access this stuff all within you just by your basic gnosis of realizing your true self and your true nature and your highest vibration of unconditional love, which you are, knowing unconditional love is the true concrete reality. So I recommend you, man. Your authenticity is your abundance. You don't gotta think, you don't gotta trip, and you can just start to literally, guys, this character, this vehicle, this avatar, man, it's a one out of a multitude, bro. You've had many lifetimes. You know what I'm saying? You chose the suit that you come into, but it's creating that detachment. It's creating that detachment between the character and the creator, and it's not getting pulled in and stuck in the character. So I recommend you don't misidentify, and you start to open up. Man, surrenders your superpower. Surrenders your superpower because it takes us out of that fight or flight type of state. So I want you guys to know that I'm supporting you on this process of becoming a master fucking creator, a master magician, a master alchemist, and knowing the process, kind of filling in the pit holes, the potholes, you could say, that are just ready to be shared, ready to be kind of elaborated on. So basically going through this whole process is just realizing, guys, that, hey, you're more than the body, you're more than the mind. Cultivate that attachment. You're not the character, you're not the body, you're not the mind, and you're not even the experiences. You're the pure awareness of these experiences. And mind you, you're creating it through your present moment vibration and frequency. So just know that everything's been within you now. You can literally access that creation's finished timeline like a radio signal. Shit, this channel's been kind of wah. And you can change the station metaphorically with your frequency, with your vibration. And man, it's like what you're emitting is what you're getting. Okay, if you're conscious of what you're emanating frequentially through your state of being, then damn, you're consciously creating your experience, your universe, aka your reality. So you just see there's no separation between any of this, from you and nature, you and God, you and your higher self. The desire and the fulfillment of the desire are coming from the same place. And that mighty I am, what you really are. So just know that. Know that it's always there. Know that you've always already been it, man. Everything has been inside of you this entire time. It's kind of like, do you realize that though? Do you realize you're already wealthy? Do you realize that you can literally shift your frequency? And the shadow work is actually, the funny thing is, the paradox of it is that in the shadow, when you fully integrate, you're integrated. You know what I'm saying? The shadow is really where a lot of your gifts, where a lot of your strength, where a lot of your, these things start, your skills and talents, your talents and abilities start to kind of unfurl themselves, man. So just remember, marry yourself to the present moment, core frame of charisma's presence, power, knowing who you are as the creator, that everything's happening within your consciousness. There's no separation, there's no subject-object paradigm. and warmth, radiating your true self, which is unconditional love, which is effortless, by the way. So just take it from there. I'm going to keep kind of tuning in with you guys while we're all going from this process from the finite, traumatized, brainwashed, MK altered, finite, you know what I'm saying, human ego to the fucking master, limitless, powerful creator. Where like you just set the desire, bro. You literally just set the desire, first order of creation, with a pure intention. And that was my intention to literally aid and benefit the whole collective, all of you guys, man, to do this. So just know you're never stuck. Everything is your create. Everything you create serves you, no matter what it's looking like. So just realize it's all an advantage. You know, everything's an advantage, no matter how you see it, no matter how shitty it seems to the ego mind. We kind of remember create that attachment, cultivate that attachment, become the detached detective of it, and you'll see how. See, it's simple. I feel the way that I'm getting to it, it's like when you're aligned vibration with that I am creator state, you no longer misperceive a problem. That comes from the victimizer paradigm. We're no longer going to be slaves to illusory concepts such as victimhood, lack, fuck it, you know what I'm saying, you name it. But really seeing it as an advantage, as an opportunity, a catalyst, whatever it is, man. Some shitty relationship, whatever. Knowing that you created that for a reason. So it's like, and shout out to P guys. Make sure you guys go to P Sapper. You know what I'm saying? This shit has been like a major shift going through this whole process. And I'm grateful for it. Grateful to be here for you guys, man. And really, remember acting on your highest excitement, acting on your highest passion, and following that shit, letting the flow, man. Your higher self has the whole landscape filled out for you. The book of your life has already been done. The destiny of shit, it's already been fulfilled. So all we have to do is match the frequency. Match the frequency by knowing that it's already within you, that you contain it. The many mansions in my Father's house, it's like it's coming all to a state of consciousness. Our vibration and our present moment frequency, and being conscious of that. A conscious kind of like tangible self-realization of ourselves. So just remember, stay authentic. That's your abundance, man. Express yourself. Do what's going to pull source energy through you. And anytime ascension symptoms happen, your higher self slows you down, man, it's happening for a reason. Remember, your higher self makes no mistakes. There's never any accidents. So whatever is transpiring right now in your experience that you created, now I'm just giving you the conscious that you created it. So knowing that you're the creator, we can take responsibility for our creations and start to unconditionally love in a set, and then shift into allowance, and then open up to the infinite possible possibilities. So the main thing is just wiping our subconscious clean of all these beliefs, and all beliefs are just limitation programs at this point, because the creator doesn't need to believe shit. You will know. You know what I'm saying? You will know. Be still and know that I am. So I get it. The character is appealing. You know what I'm saying? This whole like attachment to it, but you just have to literally realize it's just a body of energy. Your source energy being. You know what I'm saying? Awareness is aware of it. The pure creator awareness of you, of it. I'm saying it's not identified to it. So just don't get sticky. Don't get attached to it. Correct your perception as a pure source energy being, that nothing's outside of your reach within the mighty I am, the fucking superhuman I am that hell is you. So yeah, I'm here to kind of blow the shit out the water that, yeah, you are the universe experiencing itself. And you start to just come to that remember. So it's all really remembers. Remember, do not try to rationalize this with the mind, with the finite mind, the block, the ego, you know what I'm saying? Let all that stuff go. And just allow, man. Bring yourself to the present moment. Everything else will flow from there. And just operate from that open heart chakra space. Let that abundance, realize you are the abundance that you thought was outside of you. See, once you realize that there's no outside, it's all happening within you, man, it's a major shift. And you start to be able to wield that, like, I am the conqueror of my mind and body. My power commands all that is godly. And if you see that closely, I am the conqueror of my mind and body. Your higher self and higher mind have total dominion over the mind-body complex. No longer, acting out of the mental and emotional body. Your higher self, the real fucking you, your true self, now is running the ship. Now is running the freaking miracle machine. So just tell your human character, get in the backseat, shush it, and let the mighty I am, let the true self, your core vibration of unconditional love, pull up, and just realize there's no accidents, guys. I'm here to let you know, like, I get it, man. The experiences, North said, whatever the fuck, whatever it is that you may experience it. Know that it was placed there by you for a reason. And what you are cannot be victimized, wounded, traumatized, or none of these things. You're lacking nothing, needing nothing, missing nothing, and starting with the basis, a foundation of safety. And you'll know that because, hey, God is within your consciousness. And once you know that, yourself, self, not the ego, not the name, not the form, not the image, but the self is everything. You will feel safe automatically. So it's creating that in the detachment and transcending the, you know, the delusional identity, liberating our consciousness from it. So it's like being in the physical, but not of the physical. Just remember to create that detachment and realize, hey, you can't struggle to love yourself once you realize you are unconditional love itself. So no mind, no problem, no body, no limit. Regulate your nervous system until you can transcend body identification. And you can do that with the body's nothing, the body's nothing. Liberate the mighty I am. I'm here to see all of you guys become master creators and legit, man, it's inevitable. If you're hearing this, it's inevitable because you already are it. Otherwise, you wouldn't be listening to this. Something in you created it for a reason, but now we're going to create from the oneness of unconditional love, God source creator, and we're going to master our focus and feeling. Excuse me, damn. We're going to master our focus and feeling and see that what we focus on creates our state of being and ultimately draws itself into our experience. So there's no mistakes. Just know that, man. Know that. Be still and know. Be still and know. You're limitless, man. Dude, there's nothing to trip out. If you knew who you were, nothing to trip about. You're unconditional love itself, dude. You're unstoppable. You're invincible. You're immortal. Nothing can stop you. Your purpose, your passion, your vision, it's already within you. You just have to go within and just let it come. Let it come to you. Let it come to you. No more chasing. There's no process you have to go through. You already are it. You already are what you desire to be. So let that land on the ears of your heart. You know, we're transcending, transforming, and alchemizing all this shit. You're the key, man. I'm telling you, you are the key. Do not forget this. Stay authentic. You already win it. God mode. Let's go. And if it can't touch the sun, it can't touch you. So just realize you're not the human character. Transcend the human character and move from there. Watch everything, man. You're going to wake up in this dream and create heaven on earth for yourself, for all of us, for the rest of us. You're going to create that wealth and abundance, man. You're just going to be an open, balanced conduit of it, man, for all of us, for the all. The one in the all and the all in the one. Unconditional love, tribe. Let's get it.